There is a clever way of writing an introduction in IELTS Writing Task 2, and in this lesson, I will teach you everything about it. And I will also be giving you answers that I have also written, and I'm gonna give you every single step you should follow. Okay, so let's begin. In IELTS Writing Task 2, in the introduction, you have a lot of people say that you have three key elements. And many people say that the first one, hook or attention grabber, is really important. But in my opinion, this is not important in the IELTS writing task 2 because IELTS does not assess how well you grab the examiner's attention. You only have 40 minutes in writing task 2, and my suggestion for you is to use that time really efficiently. And as I said before, the second reason why you don't have to write a hook is because there is no assessment of interest. Some people might have a question, how might it look like? And it might look like something like this: has been a socializing for over a decade. This is just a statement which is unnecessary in writing task 2. And the second one, and like in my way, the first sentence that you should write is background information. Like you could also say it as background statements. And it has to provide context and general information about the topic. You gotta keep it concise and relevant. It doesn't have to be irrelevant, okay? Avoid going into too much detail there because it's just an introduction and you will have body paragraphs to explain those ideas. And what you have to do is just simply paraphrase it. And you might have a question, how can you paraphrase, right? There are different ways of paraphrasing. The first one is by synonyms. You can replace that word with its synonym. And there's also a way of word order alteration. It means you can change the order of that word and change the structure of that sentence. There is also another way of paraphrasing, which is word paraphrasing. What does that mean? It means if the statement is in passive voice, you can paraphrase it into the active voice, or you can do the opposite. If the statement is in active voice, you can change it into passive voice. And there are many other ways of paraphrasing. So let's have a look at the sample question. Nowadays, more people are choosing to socialize online rather than face to face. Is this a positive or negative development? So, you're gonna paraphrase it. There is an increasing number of people who prefer to connect with people online instead of in person. By the way, you can still have some words unchanged. It's okay. For example, people was repeated, right? Here we also have people, but still, it doesn't really matter. More people are choosing is the same as there is an increasing number of people who prefer. Choose is the synonym of prefer, right? Connect with people is same as socialize. Can actually put that word again because online, as you know, it's like you can actually put those words instead of in person. Instead of in person is the same way of saying rather than face to face, right? And the next statements that you gotta write in your introduction is thesis statements. In this statement, what you have to do is to clearly state your position or opinion on the topic. If you're watching this until now, that means you're actually ahead of 99% of those people who are taking the IELTS, because you are not wasting your time and you are spending your time on important things like lessons like these, and you're learning something. By the way, if you want free writing feedback by me and speaking mock tests by other students who are preparing for IELTS, you can join my Discord group. The link in the description. You can see the link in the description below to join that Discord group. Now back to the video. In these statements, what you have to do is to preview the main points that will be discussed in the essay, but don't explain it to me. Just state just preview those main points. Make it strong and specific. Let me illustrate this. So, I prefer to start with "in my opinion" because it proves that I'm clearly stating my opinion, right? This is a positive development which can lead to improved digital communication skills and flexibility. I have 2 points here: improved digital communication skills and flexibility. I will be explaining this points in body paragraph number 1, and I'm gonna explaining this point in paragraph number 2, in body paragraph number 2. And yeah,